Hey everyone, it's the Cinema Dude, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we have a special Friday night video, and I am not in the movie room as you can see, but I'm hanging out with my friend Anthony. Anthony is back again.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And because it is March, and soon it will be March Madness, we decided to do sports movies. Anthony and I are big sports fans. And so I picked some movies. It's not the be-all, end-all. It's not the greatest movies, sports movies. I just kind of put a whole bunch on there that I think would be good talking points. So we're going to go through and pick a winner. So we'll go through each little matchup and then figure out who our winners is. So, Anthony, do you have a favorite sports movie?
Oof, gosh, I have a lot of sports movies I like. I do like Space Jam.
Okay.
It's a good one. I would say, man, does basketball count?
I guess.
Okay, I do like that. That's two if I can think of. I like My Ducks.
Okay.
Good one. How about you?
I would probably say either Field of Dreams or Miracle is two of my favorites. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of sports movies that are enjoyable, but for some reason those ones I guess I like the most. So
It could be a spoiler.
possibly, yeah. We'll
Alright.
see. All right, so let's hop into it. The first matchup we have is Rocky versus the Bad News Bears, the original with Walter Matthau. See, to me, I do like the Bad News Bears, but Rocky's the undisputed champ.
Sylvester.
Right, it's the undisputed champ, you know. The first one is definitely, if you had to think about good, I mean, they're all good, I mean, except like maybe Rocky 5, but they're all decent movies. The sequels are fun and entertaining, but the first one's like the one that's like, oh, hey, that's a good sports movie. Everything else is just like popcorn food. So, if you're in agreement with me, I think Rocky.
Rocky, yes.
All right, so we'll put an R for Rocky right there. He's on to the next round. We'll skip this matchup. This is an interesting matchup. We'll come back to that one. We got down here. We have When We Were Kings and Miracle. When We Were Kings is a awesome sports documentary about Muhammad Ali and George Foreman and kind of their time in the ring, you know, that 70s period. But like I said before, Miracle is my favorite hockey movie. It probably is one of the best made hockey movies. How they reenacted everything because it is based on the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Just how they did it, if you look at the behind the scenes stuff, is really cool. So I'm gonna have to give it to Miracle.
Hey, put it up.
All right, so we'll give it M there. We'll come down here. We got Bull Durham. We got Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi versus Kevin Costner in another baseball movie. And who doesn't love the Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off, you know?
Raphael.
That's right. And I mean, look, now they have Cobra Kai, and it's still going strong. So, Bull Durham is a good baseball movie. You know, a lot of people do like it, and it is a very well-made baseball movie. But to me, there's another baseball movie that I like better, and it's The Karate Kid. So we're gonna have, we'll give the K for Karate Kid right there. We'll come over here. We have Remember the Titans and The Mighty Ducks, two Walt Disney sports movies. Anthony, maybe let's see what you're thinking.
The Mighty Duck, man, Emilio Estevez.
And, you know, the Flying V.
Yes, the Flying V.
I do like the Mighty Ducks.
And they're getting the show.
And they are getting the show, too. But I think out of all the sports movies, besides Miracle, out of all the sports movies that Disney did, especially in that little quick time period of the late 90s, early 2000s, I think Remember the Titans is probably better than Miracle. And I think they acted. I think again, it's a thing where over time, as they kept making them more, they made that golf one with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I feel like it became diminishing returns, but I think this is the one that really hits the ground running. So for me, I would say Remember the Titans. I know you like Mighty Ducks. We'll go go with Rachel. Rachel, what do you go with?
Which ones? I'm sorry.
Remember the Titans or Mighty Ducks?
Remember the Titans.
Okay,
Okay.
Rachel is our tiebreaker for tonight, so she says remember the Titans.
Thanks, fiance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then we come down, we do have Kingpin, a great comedy with Bill Murray and Woody Harrelson. And then we have Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner, James Earl Jones, Ray Liotta.
Bill Murray's hilarious in King.
I have to say, if I had to pick if you wanted to say, okay, pick a bowling movie besides like Big Lebowski, it's Kingpin. I think also people don't talk about Kingpin enough. I think they should. So to me, it would be, I do love Kingpin, but Field of Dreams is like, think about all the quotes from it. If you build it, they will come. You know, all of those memorable moments of them walking out of the cornfield at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I will admit this, but when he plays catch with his dad at the end, if you're a guy and you're not getting teary-eyed, then something's wrong with you, because that is there. So I will give it to the Field of Dreams there. Then we have, down here, we have Slapshot and Rudy. To me, Rudy is a movie there, I feel like, if you're a big Notre Dame fan, now I do like Notre Dame football, I feel like you, like, love that movie. But Slapshot to me is, like, an icon, like, you think of, like, iconic hockey movies. Slapshot's there. I think you have Paul Newman, I think it's quotable. If you're in the hockey community, like, you just quote that all the time, and I just think Slapshot somewhat holds up better. I mean, it is a little dated with the stuff, but I think it's still kind of relevant today. Yeah. I mean, we won't talk about the 3 or 4 sequels that they have after that. They're absolute garbage, but we'll go with Slapshot. I think you're in agreement there. Now, down here we have 2, and these ones you said you really don't know much about. We have The Color of Money, a Martin Scorsese film. For you guys have seen my past videos, you know I love Martin Scorsese. He's one of my favorite directors. It's his pseudo sequel to The Hustler, because Paul Newman plays the same character that he played in The Hustler. And you have Tom Cruise kind of at his height of his 80s star power in there. But then you have Big Lebowski, you know. You have Jeff Bridges, you have John Goodman. It's a tough, because again, Big Lebowski is a movie that it's instantly quotable. Everybody knows the dude, and I feel like Color of Money, it's at a period of Scorsese's career where after that you have Last Temptation of Christ, and then all of a sudden you get into Goodfellas. So you have this period where the stuff that comes after it overshadows this kind of middle period where it's this. So I'm definitely have to go with the Big Lebowski here.
Okay.
If I can write a B, you know. And then we'll come back over here to our final one that I was telling Anthony prior to this. This is like the 8-9 matchup. It can go either way. Again, you have another Scorsese film in Raging Bull, an all-time classic film of his with Robert De Niro and with Joe Pesci. And then you have Caddyshack. And you talk about a golf movie, you think of Caddyshack.
Yes.
Again, quotable lines. You have, the amazing performance by Bill Murray. You have the Dancing Gopher. You got Kenny Loggins songs in there. So, Anthony, what would you say?
I would pick Caddyshack. I always, when I was a kid, watched it with my dad. It was always a good one. The second one, I don't think it's good. First one's good, though. I'd take Caddyshack.
To me, and for you that know that I love my Martin Scorsese films, I'm going to also have to go with Caddyshack. I just think Scorsese has some better movies. Not that Raging Bull is one of his best, but I think if you had to go pure sports movies, people would probably pick Caddyshack as something they could enjoy more than kind of the themes of Raging Bull. So
even
we'll
the
go-
Baby Ruth scene in the
Oh,
water.
that is
That's
true.
a funny scene.
And I think it's a poop.
And Spalding.
Yeah. All right, so we are on to the second round. So we have Rocky versus Caddyshack. We have Miracle versus the Karate Kid. We have Slapshot versus Big Lebowski. We have Remember the Titans versus the Field of Dreams. So we'll start down here. We have Slapshot versus Big Lebowski. To me, I gotta say the Big Lebowski again. I think as much as I do like Slapshot, I think if you put both, comedies up against each other, Big Lebowski I think wins each time. I think more people know the Big Lebowski over Slapshot. Now, mind you, the bowling is a thing of it's not like Kingpin where that's kind of the main crutch of it, where bowling takes part of the Big Lebowski, whereas Slapshot is all about hockey, But to me, I think more people know about Big Lebowski, and I think it's more of an entertaining movie, I think. So we'll go Big Lebowski there. Then we have Remember the Titans and Field of Dreams. Anthony, what?
I do. Oof. For me, I do like Remember the Titans. I always watched that when I was a kid as well. It's a good movie. I would have chose my Ducks over it, but I'm respecting your bracket. For me, I know you say Field of Dreams. I like Remember the Titans. But it is your bracket. It's your choice.
Okay. I do like Remember the Titans, but I'm sticking with my guns. Field of Dreams. So we're going back to Rachel. Rachel with the tiebreaker.
Oh. I'm gonna go with Field of Dreams.
All right.
Okay.
Anthony, you're 0 for 2
Over
so far,
for-
man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So now we have Rocky versus Caddyshack.
It's a tough one.
It is tough. I'm probably gonna go Rocky. What do you think?
I would say Rocky too. Sylvester Stallone, alone.
True. Well, you got him running up the steps, and
Yes. The
you-
music.
the music, right? You hear that dun, 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 like you're running out the door,
Yeah.
even though like for me, if I ran out the door, I'd be like, huffing and puffing. So, all right, so we got Rocky. So far we have 3 of our final 4 teams, and then down here we have Karate Kid versus Miracle. Mr. Miyagi versus the 1980 U.S. hockey team. Now, if you go based on pure, sports and, how, accurate and stuff like that, it's Miracle.
Yes.
If you go pure entertainment, it's the Karate
Oh,
Kid.
very much so. What are you picking?
For me, I'm going with the upset, and I'm going with the Karate
The
Kid.
Karate Kid.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so we got our final 4. We have Field of Dreams, Big Lebowski, Rocky, and the Karate Kid. Let's start on that side. We have Field of Dreams and Big Lebowski. And to me, I think Field of Dreams gets here just based on, again, people love the Big Lebowski, and I think people know it, but also I think the Field of Dreams and If You Build It, He Will Come, and kind of it's just so ingrained into our culture that I think that people and it's baseball, it's America's pastime.
I feel like of all baseball movies, a lot of people always pinpoint to that movie.
Yeah. So we will have Field of Dreams in the finals, and then we have Rocky versus the Karate Kid, 2 underdogs.
Oh.
Mr. Miyagi versus Mick. This is tough because I do like the Karate Kid, but I think that Rocky is the, as they say, undisputed champ.
Yeah. I don't think he could beat it.
I think just based on what we said last time, a lot of the music and
It's like
the moments and you know.
once you hear
Apollo
that
Creed.
song, you know it's
Right.
Rocky.
So we're going Rocky. So our final is Rocky versus Field of Dreams. Comment below what you guys would choose between Field of Dreams or Rocky, or if any of these. If you think there's one that you thought would go a little farther, or one that you like more, or even one that we missed, you know, comment below. I want to hear what you guys think too. For me, oof, boy. I don't know. We'll go to your. I want to see what you think.
I personally would say Rocky. Man, they had multiple movies for it. It was a classic. And boxing, you don't see a lot of boxing movies.
No, and it did win an Oscar, I think.
I don't see. Did Field of Dreams win?
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, just because, oh man, I do love Field of Dreams, and that is my favorite baseball movie. But I think Rocky is the better movie, and again, like you said, it spawned the sequels. And again, not that we're putting the sequels on here, but to have the, you know, you go against Apollo Creed, and then you go against Clubber Lang, and then you know you go against Ivan Drago. How many times have we said I must break you? You know, like those silly stuff. So like without this, you don't have that. And again, here's what makes, you know, without Rocky, you don't have Rambo. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have like these other things that are ingrained in our pop culture.
Sure.
So I think if you're in agreement, I think Rocky is the undisputed champ. So Rocky wins our first annual, you know, sports movie bracket. Again, like I said, everybody, if you guys want to comment below, did you like Rocky winning? If you guys have changed anything, what do you think? What's your favorite sports movies? Put that down below. Again, thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Next week, we have a look into some of my Arrow limited edition boxes. I did just get one in the mail today that I'm very excited to show you. So I will show off that next week. But again, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch some more movie videos. Again, I appreciate all you guys watching and interacting as well. I hope you guys have a great week. And remember, be kind and rewind. We'll see you guys later. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.